Hello everyone, this is People Ruin Wrestling. Before I start this video, I might sound real sick. I don't know. Hey, maybe I just haven't gotten enough sleep or whatever, but I thought I would come up on here and talk about just cancel culture in general, and I'm sick of it. It's something that is really cancerous. The fact that you can get canceled over an opinion that you put out there and you stand by, and just because other people don't agree, they have the right to contact Twitter support. They have the right to flag your video on YouTube. They have a right to get you strikes on YouTube. And you never win in these situations. It always comes back to you. And it always falls back onto you. You can never win. Okay, I recently got this comment on my YouTube channel, and this got me to, because I think it's a joke, but I don't really know. It was something along the lines, it was on the TWRPJ Rants and Destructor video. It was along the lines of, I'm glad that they got a strike, hopefully get their third, and then you're next. So basically a threat. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not scared about getting canceled on YouTube or Twitter. I could care less. However, when you guys... This is the reason why I won't do YouTuber sucks videos, is because these fans, they don't leave you alone. They'll go onto your Twitter, harass you on there. They'll go onto your YouTube, harass you on there. Yet these are the same people that complain about bullying. How dare you bully somebody? How dare you say that Sasha Banks is ugly? How dare you say that the only thing good about Toni Storm is her ass, which I've never said. I think Toni Storm's very talented, but that's besides the point. The ass definitely helps her, because I'll get men to watch. But these are the same people that complain about, they will bully you about your opinion and say, oh, you're stupid. How come you didn't watch the G1 Climax? How can you not see the talent in Okada? He'd be an amazing champion in the WWE. I wish Okada goes to AEW. But then when you bring these people back down to reality, or at least you try to, and say, hey, Okada is untalented. All he is a technical work rate guy. He can't talk. He has no charisma. His entrance is boring. They call him the Rainmaker for what reason? He has streamers coming down, so that makes him the Rainmaker. Okada is one of these guys that... Okay, I'll give you guys some names of people that if you make fun of, they're going to come bully you. Sasha Banks, Bayley, actually the whole four horse-faced women besides Charlotte, because people hate Charlotte, AJ Styles, all the vanilla jobbers in NXT. So if you make fun of Leon Ruff, they'll come back and be, Leon Ruff is an amazing talent, and if he was just utilized right on the main roster, he could be an amazing star. No, this dude's like, he's smaller than me, and I'm a YouTuber. By that sanction, I could get in the ring and be a fucking WWE superstar, even though I have no experience in wrestling. The cancel culture, they will cancel you. These people are insane. They don't care what you're going through in life. They don't care if you're in a shitty situation. They will go out of their way to make your life a living hell over something you said over a wrestler. Just because you say, oh, I don't really get why people like Sasha Banks, or you say, I don't really see the merit in Bayley as a heel or a face, they'll come down your throat. How dare you talk about Bayley and Sasha Banks like that? That's our hero. You cannot talk about them like that. They don't know you. You do understand that these wrestlers don't give a fuck about you, right? If you saw Sasha in the street, she'd fucking walk away from you. Same with Bayley. These are two fucking assholes to their fans. Yet you go down their throat all the time. These wrestlers don't care about you. They wouldn't turn an eye if they saw you on the street. But yeah, you go out of your way. You have nothing else better to do in your day besides looking up shit on YouTube, seeing TWRP's video, seeing my video, and then you want to go in the comments, how dare you talk about this person? You have no right to talk about them. Your opinion is dumb. My opinion is valid. That's another thing. Their opinions are always right, but yours aren't. Your opinion of, oh, Sasha Banks is a terrible mic worker. All she is technical work rate. She's not attractive. I don't see why she should have the title. That's not valid. They'll come and be like, oh, Sasha Banks has earned her shit. These indie jobbers have earned their strides for being on the indies for 20 years. No, if because you were on the indies for 20 years, that means you are terrible. That means you weren't good enough to get signed by WWE. Another example, I see people, they used to talk about him years ago. Christopher Daniels, if he was so good, wouldn't he be in WWE right now? Wouldn't he be in well, he is in AEW. But wouldn't he have been in WWE like 10, 15 years ago if he was so good? Same with AJ Styles. They didn't sign this fuck because, sure, he's good. He's average to me. I think he's a good mid-carder. But fucking 10, 15 years ago, they weren't signing young, midgets because they knew they would get hurt. It's the simple shit. You push bigger guys that have charisma because they are more durable and they can bring money to your company. You don't push smaller guys because they get injured and they don't bring money to your company. And you could say that's greedy and all, that's fair, but how is your company going to survive if you're not making money? Seriously, the detriment of having all these indie guys to your company is costing you deals, it's costing you your fucking ratings, your YouTube numbers. All this shit is important. It's a reflection of how terrible or how good your product is. And clearly by the ratings and YouTube numbers, your product's terrible. That we're in a time in wrestling where not even wrestling itself can get over 2 million viewers. Fucking NXT is getting below 500K. AEW's barely beating NXT. But people tell me AEW is the next WWE. It's gonna beat WWE. It's gonna put WWE out of business. That will never fucking happen. Because WWE is gonna be here until they run out of money. And seeing as that is, Vince McMahon is trying to get all his money and go. Your saviors, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Cody and Tony Khan, they're all fucking dorks and they don't like the casuals. They shit on casual fans, even though those are people that bring money to your company. So the stands, the smarks, their cancel culture, all you had to do was do some fucking research and you would understand how characters and charisma are bigger draws and bring more money to your company than work rate. Nobody cares about work rate. Maybe in WCW 20 years ago they cared about work rate, but no one gives a fuck about work rate anymore. Nobody cared about Stone Cold's work rate. Nobody cared about his matches. They cared about his charisma and his character. Why do you think his hype video against when he was going to fight The Rock at their first meeting is more talked about than the fucking match itself? It's because that had a great build-up. What's the build-up? What is the dream match build-up between fucking Okada versus Naito? They can't speak English. What the fuck is there supposed to be excited about? As a casual such as myself, when I look at these guys that people clamor over, I'm like, I don't see the fucking big deal. But these smarks, they can't even... Here's the one thing about cancel culture and these smarks. They can't tell you what their fucking gimmick is. They can't tell you a memorable promo. They can't tell you anything about what's good about them besides work rate and dream match. They're fucking dumb, idiotic neckbeards that don't know anything about wrestling, and they will clamor and try to get you canceled over something that you are passionate about. But these fuckers, they care too much about wrestling. And seriously, they need to go away. I'm sick of you. The reason we make these videos is to tell you why wrestling is terrible. And we give you reasons to fucking not like these superstars. Yeah, you double down and you want to go on my channel and get me striked. The fuck is wrong with you? What if this was my living? Fucking, oh my god, you guys suck. Alright, man, that's it. This is People in Wrestling. Peace the fuck out.